If not, what you have at hand will be very, very limited and you don't know what can happen tomorrow. A part of all I earn is mine to keep. This role is helping me in my saving and investment journey, and I wish to share. This rule is called the one tenth rule, and I got this rule from reading a book, The Richest Man in Babylon, which I highly suggest everyone reads. So, hi, my name is Oluchi, and you're welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the one tenth rule, keeping a part of all you earn, because a part of all you earn is yours to keep. This is you keeping a percentage of all you earn. You can keep 10%, you can keep 20%, you can keep 30%, but any percent that you feel is wise enough and you feel that you can consistently do for a long period of time is something that you should start with, regardless of how much you earn. Even if you earn 10,000, even if you earn 1 naira, no matter how much you earn, keep a percentage. Keep a percentage you feel is wise enough. If you are a business owner or if you work a 9 to 5 and you're being paid 200,000 every month, you're spending that 200,000 every month if you're not keeping anything. But let me say if you keep like 10%, that means you keep 20,000 every month you get paid. I'm telling you, in a year, in 10 months, that's like 200,000. In a year, that's like 240,000. That money, if there's an opportunity that comes up, let's say there's an investment, or if there is a business that comes up, or anything that comes up, that money you now invest it. You make sure that where you are investing it is going to continue to yield more for you while you keep on saving 10% of your earnings. Practice the one tenth rule no matter how little you earn. Pay yourself first. If you've read Rich Dad Poor Dad, Kiyosaki suggested we pay ourselves first, and this is simply the same thing because you are paying yourself first, even though you have to pay the government, even though you have to provide your daily needs, you are keeping a part of what you earn for yourself. Make your savings to work for you. The money you've been saving, make it a slave to work for you. Invest it in an opportunity, in a business, in a firm, in something that will earn you more. And from that more you earn, you also invest the more you earn, it also work for you. That's how you're going to have consistent stream of income and be very, very, very disciplined with your spending. Anything you know you don't need, you want to avoid. Anything that is a want and is something you know you can do without, you want to avoid, and you want to save more. Because if you have so much, if you have an abundance, you can get the best of whatever you want. But during this period of planting, during this period of saving, you want to be very, very strategic with your wants and need. You want to be getting what you need and not necessarily what you want. Thirdly, guard your savings. Guard your savings from loss. Guard your savings from greedy people because when you start saving your money, you're going to see lots of opportunities. You're going to see lots of investments. But before you invest your money, you have to speak to experienced people who are experienced in that field or in that area or in whatever you want to invest. Don't talk to someone who don't know about that thing. Talk to people who know about where you want to invest your money, and they would give you the accurate information you need before you invest. And don't be greedy doing investment. You want to invest in something you know is legit and something you know will earn you consistent income, even if it's little. As long as it's consistent, you want to make sure that you are very, very careful with your investing. Increase your ability to earn, because the more you earn, the more you save. If you currently earn 10,000 naira, look for ways to increase your ability to earn. Look for ways to increase your source of earning. You can do like one or two. If you work a 9 to 5, you can look for a business to start up, or you can start a YouTube channel that can pay you, or look for another way in which you can increase your source of earning. If you're a student, you can learn a skill that would earn you more money. Just look for a way to earn more money. If it's you giving your time, if it's you giving your money, if it's you giving your knowledge, just look for more ways to earn money, because the more you earn, the more you save. If you earn 100,000, you get to save 10,000. If you earn 200,000, you get to save 20,000. And the more you save, the more money you have to invest. When you're saving this money, you want to, for no reason, remove that money. You want it to be very, 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 very fixed. And you have to be very disciplined when you're doing this. You want to, every month, just remove that money. Be very, very strict with yourself. Remove that 10% and keep in an account that you have no access to. What I usually do is that I put in the money to a high end deposit account. I don't know if I'm getting it right, but I'm going to put it on the screen. And then I have no ATM card for that account. I know that that is where my money is going to. And why I use that account is that I am being paid interest from the bank and there is no deduction. They don't reduce any money. Instead, they are the ones paying me like interest at the end of every month or so. So you can go to your bank and make inquiries, or you can save anyhow you choose to. Just make sure that you are consistent with it and you're keeping 10% of all you earn. So this is very simple. This is you keeping a part of all you earn, and this is you investing what you earn. It's becoming a slave for you. In The Richest Man in Babylon, it was gold. This is you keeping, like, if you have like 10 gold, you remove one and keep. If you have again, you remove one and keep. Right? But now we have like currency, we have naira. So this is you keeping that money and it's becoming a slave to work for you. And how can it work for you? When you invest it, you can invest in a business, you can invest in an organization, you can invest in whatever you know is going to yield you more money. And then before investing, make sure you speak to people who are experienced in that field which you want to invest in. Be very, 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 very careful before you invest. And you need to meet someone who has lots of information or who is experienced before you invest. You have to like talk to experienced person before investing in any field or any sector, or before going into anything. You have to meet people and speak to people who are already doing what you want to do or who are experienced enough in that field before you invest your money. Don't be greedy with your investments. Make sure that it is something that is legit, and make sure that it's something that over the years and over like period of time it has been paying people. Even if the pay is little, it is better that you're being paid that, let me say, every month. I truly advise you read The Richest Man in Babylon because it explained the one tenth rule, and also I'm going to be leaving a summary of the book in my description, so feel free to check that out. I am not a financial expert or anything. This is the information I got from a book, and I find it very, very useful and very, very informative, and something that I have decided to share because it might be helping someone out there. I never knew this, even if this was in the book, and this book has been there for ages. I never knew this one tenth rule. Even if I know that you have to save, I never like it was not explained in my head as it was explained in that book. And I truly advise you read the book. Something again I'm going to suggest is give God what belongs to God. Pay your tithe. This is very, very important. Some people don't know the importance of paying tithe. In my previous video, I think 2 videos back, I talked about paying your tithe, and this is very, very useful. Give God what belongs to God. Pay your tithes, and you will see that God is going to bless you. God is going to open doors for you, because most times it is not by our hard work, because God is the creator of the universe. He knows, like, He created this whole universe, and with Him, our life can change. So when we give to Him, He's going to bless us, and He's going to open doors our way if we are doing His will and if we're doing our own part by saving 10% of what we earn. And why this is good is, let's say you're saving that money now and a land opportunity comes, you can invest in that land. A business idea comes, you can use that money to invest. That is why it is very, very important to save and be very, very careful before you invest your money. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have like more information or suggestions, you can leave them in the comment section down below. Do have an amazing day. Always remember that God loves you and it is His will you live an excellent life. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do have an amazing day. Lots of love. Oluchi. Bye.